body is always speaking to us. Our intuition is guiding us to go within and to work with this insulin resistance by focusing on how do I gain this sensitivity. So the sunlight is one of the major ways to do that. Our essential amino and fatty acids are also code for light. So your light exposure is your key to weight loss. Amino and fatty acids, that's why I'm biased to animal-based proteins. This is your highest form of light in our food. You know, it's kind of crazy. And then you're getting essential, non-essential, and conditional amino acids as well, which are known to help through illness and hormone production. So, you know, you want to get the biggest bang for your buck. That's why I'm biased to animal-based proteins. And I've said before, like, I eat a carnivore diet. That's not true. I focus primarily, first and foremost, I prioritize animal-based proteins in my diet. So for breakfast, I'm always trying to go for these most nutrient-dense sources as possible. And then if a hot glazed donut happens to find its way into my vicinity, I will partake. I love to have fun. I love food. I believe life should be enjoyable and we're here to experience pleasure. But I would prioritize my amino and fatty acids first. And so this has been my journey for like the last few years, coming back where I was struggling for my mental health place, and then regaining this capacity for the cerebellum, our gray matter, right? We want to focus on communicating with our cerebellum. Bella, she loves you. And another book that you can look into as well is Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers by Robert Sapolsky. It's all about the stress response, and he talks about our hippocampus, the amygdala, our frontal cortex, and he may go into a little bit of the cerebellum, but that's where my mind was, in the connection with the cerebellum having to all these areas of the brain. But you don't have to stay divorced. You don't have to stay in this place of resistance. And your meditative practice is the most important thing in all of this. Like, we have divorced our spiritual nature. So you can continue, like, you can go into the sunlight, you could do the exercise, you could eat all the amino and the fatty acids. Your light exposure is everything. So if in your mind you're doing all of these things, but you still have dark thoughts, right? You know, ask yourself, like, where are these thoughts stemming from? And your cell, your body, every aspect of you wants you to be filled with energy and light. Like, your family, your body cares so much about you. They never want you to be in a hurry. They always want you to slow down and connect with them. And when you connect with your body, you are getting in touch with your brainwave states. We're getting out of this high beta wave frequency. We're able to connect with these slower brainwave states that are going to help restore our hormones and basically repair this divorce that we have in our bodies, this insulin resistance. We're going to go towards this insulin sensitivity just one moment at a time. So anyway, I've got to go now, but this has been super fun. I'll leave you with this quote that I try to always read. May you always be blessed with the clarity to know what is and what isn't meant for you. As you go towards this insulin sensitivity, you are inching towards your immune function as well as your intuition. So your intuition starts becoming louder, and no matter how far away you've gotten in this place of resistance, your intuition is always speaking to you. It never ever leaves you. So make sure that you're creating a space for it to be heard, for yourself to slow down. You know, things happen in our lives. You drop things happen to slow you down, to get you to listen. And so that's all it requires, is just a moment of being still, looking at the sky, looking at the grass, feeling into the world around you, to put your body, put the presence. Einstein's theory of relativity, space-time is warped and bent in the presence of matter and energy. So when you sit down into your body, relax everything, you are bending space-time, according to Einstein. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here. You can like, share, and subscribe. I hope you have a beautiful day. Many things could happen. We just don't know. But as always, I will catch you later.